Yo, hello. How's it going? We're back with some more Berserk. Hey, what the hell? Oh, dual streaming is on. Why was that on? Didn't I turn this off already? Oh, God damn it, YouTube. They keep turning on this option to dual stream, and now half my face is being streamed to apparently Shorts feed. So, hello Shorts feed. I guess you're just gonna have to watch like a quarter of my face today. I don't know. Well, I keep turning this option on every time I schedule a stream, but yeah, YouTube keeps turning it on for some reason. Anyway, whatever. Hello, we're back with some more Berserk read through. Let me just check Twitch. Twitch is offline. Why is Twitch offline? Hello, my live on this thing. Is this thing live? Hello? Okay, it's working now. Yeah, it just needed a refresh. Anyway, we're back doing some more Berserk read through. No Hunter x Hunter chapter this week. Apparently, there's no Shonen Jump chapter. Apparently, so we'll wait until next week. I was thinking maybe doing a reread of the new chapters maybe tomorrow. I'm still thinking about it, though. Maybe I will be back tomorrow for some Hunter x Hunter, just rereading the chapters that already came out, like quickly going through them, seeing if we can find anything new. Just refreshing our minds on what happened, because those chapters are just so dense. Anyway, before we get started, we got a new sub today, so welcome to the channel. Hey, I believe they're also a Berserk sub, if my analytics is to be trusted. I don't know, I think they're a Berserk sub, so hey, if you're watching this, welcome. Thank you. Actually, funny thing is, the other day I remember hearing about the whole YouTube monetization and sub requirements and stuff, and I went to check my progress on it because I haven't checked it in a while. Let me show you. Look at this. Apparently I'm already 500 hours in, like out of the 4,000 hours, which quite surprised me. Like, that's a good chunk of the way there. But now it's gonna be cut in half because the requirements is increasing again. But hey, I feel like, considering that I'm just like a small channel that's just starting out, like compare the amount of watch time comparison to the amount of subscribers, I feel like I'm doing a really good progress here. So hey, seems pretty cool. But then again, I think about 500 hours of watch time. 500 hours of people just staring at the screen and looking at me. Feels surreal. That's a lot of hours of people just looking at the screen at me. Feels kind of weird. Not gonna lie. And we're only going up from here, apparently. We're trying to grow a channel where, on average, at least you're gonna have to have at least 8,000 hours of watch time. It's kind of weird to live with that, knowing so many people are just staring at you, looking at you. I don't know. Anyway, let's read some Berserk, shall we? Volume 3, Berserk, Page 1. Okay, let me pull this up. Volume 3 of Berserk. We got Guts on the cover, like every time, and he's slaying a dragon. Look at that. These watercolored covers look really cool. I don't know how to describe it, but they really remind me of kind of like childhood comics, like the coloring style, like something out of like Marvel or DC a little bit. Anyway, let's begin. Oh, look at this. This time we have 4 whole chapters in this volume. Insane. Amazing drawers. I mean, well, technically we actually do have only 220-ish pages, so it's technically the same. So I guess the chapters are just shorter? Wait, last volume also had 200 pages something. So I guess we're reading the same amount either way. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Okay. 1 second. Alright. Let's read. Page 1. The Guardians of Desire. Chapter 4. Or I guess page 8 to 9. By the way, we have a tracker here if you're new around here. I can't show you everything that happens because right now there is a huge penis on the screen. Is the only thing I can describe this monster as. So yeah, I'm not gonna show this on screen. So instead, here's a page tracker that you can keep up if you're reading the volume release. You can keep up with where we are using this tracker. Okay, page number 1, The Guardians of Desire, chapter 4, and they're the monster guy that were fighting in the last stream, in the last volume. I mean, he's just a penis. Is the only way I can describe this. Okay, he's staring directly at Guts after he threw him through the wall, if I remember correctly. And Guts finally lets go of his sword. We see Guts have finally let his sword out of his hand for the first time. So yeah, so Guts is finally like at his breaking limit. He's finally been defeated, unconscious maybe? Okay, next page. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna show this. It's over, says the monster. Guts, says the fairy guy whose name I keep forgetting. What was his name? Buck, yeah. I think his name is Buck, like the guy from ReZero. Buck. Okay. I'm glad I remembered it this time. I should like keep a notepad of all the character names because I'm gonna keep forgetting. It's over. Guts is now talking. What's wrong with you? Come on. Is this how it's gonna end? It can't be over. You, who were always so high and mighty, always putting other people down. He's talking to Guts, he's trying to wake him up. Wake up, dummy, wake! Oh. He just says oh, and stops. I think what's going on is Buck realized that Guts, he felt his emotions. He has the thing to feel emotions of people around him. I think he realized that Guts is being annoyed that he's trying to wake him up because he's trying to set up a trap, pretending that he's been defeated. We've seen him do this before. Like, Guts does this. He pretends to get defeated and then counters with an attack. So I think Buck just realized what's going on. Okay, now it's back to the monster. No matter how much you've tried to hone your skills, you've come to the limit of your pathetic human form. How fragile, you humans. What did you say? What the hell did you say? Look who's bragging. Baldy, you yourself used to be one of those fragile humans. Well, he's not anymore. He's kind of a demon. There's a demon taking over his body who's saying these things. But I guess, contextually, from what the fairy is saying, I guess it is, to some degree, the person themselves, maybe. I'm reading too much into it, like as if it is a Hunter x Hunter type writing, but this is not Togashi, so I'm not sure how much of that applies here. Okay, next page. Okay, I'm not showing you this either. What's that? What's that? Okay, it's true. Theresa told me how you went crazy. Theresa, which is his daughter, the monster's daughter, that made friends with Buck. Theresa told me how you went crazy after your wife was killed 7 years ago. You acquired those powers so you could get revenge on the heretics, didn't you? But that wasn't the only reason. If it was only about revenge, all you had to do was exercise your authority. The truth is, you became this thing to run away from the pain inside your heart, to run away from yourself. You threw away your humanity. If anyone's a fragile human, it's you. And bro is just stun-locked. The monster is genuinely like, bro, what? Huh? Ha ha ha, what a surprise. Next page. One second. I think my pages are flipped over incorrectly. Let me fix that. So now we're on page 11-12. I switched the order of them. Yeah, this looks a lot more natural. Okay, let me go back. You. Okay. It's you. If anyone's fragile human, it's you. What's a surprise? Okay, so now this is page 13, which is on the right. The first page. Okay. The second half of the page is, I always thought that elves had the intellect of a bird or a squirrel. But you're quite talkative, aren't you? A squirrel? An amusing speech, and for that, I'll spare your life. Now get out of my sight and he doesn't shut him down. He's surprised at how honest and right he was, apparently. Get out of my sight and be gone. I'll spare your life. So it hit deep. He genuinely got hurt by this, by the words Buck said to him. Huh. But that's weird that he, as a demon, he's literally showing mercy to the fairy. That's still wild. Okay, Buck is not taking it. He's getting angry. Just like a human to try and cover up a sore spot like that. He's not taken well to the bushback. As I was saying, meanwhile, while Buck was talking, the Behelit? I forgot what's it. I really need to have a notepad with all the names. I don't remember. Behelit, I think. The Behelit falls from Guts' bucket and onto Buck's head. And the monster sees it, and he's, like, alert. Okay, next page. Ooh, ouchie, a Behelit? Ha 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 ha. You saved me the trouble of looking for it myself. He tries to take it, but Buck runs away with the Behelit. Fool. If you think I'm gonna hand this over to you, the likes of you. Okay, I tried to stutter, but then I actually started stuttering. If you think I'm gonna hand this over to the likes of you, you've got another thing coming. Yeah, so Buck is running away with the bayonet. Next page. Yep, the monster is chasing him. Buck is still running away. Insect! Wow! When it comes to making a getaway, I'm the one with the advantage, fathead. That's right, if I'm flying, you can't possibly. Oh, he gets domed with a little bit of rubble falling from the ceiling. And now Buck is falling on the ground, dropping the bayonet. Fool! Pathetic elf. If you wish to die that much, so be it. So, what I'm guessing is happening here, Buck realized Guts is trying to fake and get a surprise attack on the monster. He is doing all of this just to distract the monster so that Guts, now if I turn the page, I better see Guts taking a swing at the monster while it's distracted. Okay, next page. No Guts. I'm the one who's getting surprise attacked. What the hell? It's his daughter. Okay, now this is a surprise attack on me. What? His daughter who escaped. Okay, yeah, we saw her escape last chapter, and we knew her father is gonna see her outside, and he's gonna freak out. Or at least that's what I predicted, that he's gonna be really mad that she escaped, and she's gonna probably talk no jutsu him or something. Let's see. Buck! She comes running in, searching for Buck. Her father sees her, is surprised. She sees her father, and she's even more surprised. Understandable. If my father turned into a Venus monster, I'd also be absolutely horrified. Okay. Next page. Okay, no, I'm not gonna show this. No! Theresia? Buck realizes she just appeared. Theresia? The monster is also surprised. She starts screaming and running away. She's hiding behind a corner. Oh! Theresia! He's crying. He's crying because she's scared of him. He feels hurt that his daughter, who's a normal person, is scared to look at him when he's in his monster form. I wouldn't take it personally, honestly. You literally are a freaking slug monster. Anyway, next page. More naked Buck. So no page for you. Buck tries to talk to Theresia, but monster cuts him off. What was his name? Count. He's the Count. The Count is really mad now that his daughter is she just saw his true form, and he's gonna take it out on Buck. Yep, he's trying to kill Buck now. He's attacking him. Next page. My body won't move. Buck is stunned in place. I'm gonna die. And just as I predicted, some flying spears come into the monster's face, hitting him in his already blind eye. I mean, if you could have gotten the other eye, come on, that would have been much more effective. But that eye is already gone. Why should the same blind eye? Anyway. Guts is back on his feet. He's using his prosthetic and he's picked up his sword again. Okay, next page. Okay, not so much a surprise attack as he's just turning berserk. Guts is just going insane. He's got blood all over him, and His sword is also filled with is just covered with his own blood, I assume. And he's just standing there. Honestly, it doesn't look like he's doing too hot. I thought he would like do a sneak attack and like destroy the monster, but no, he's just barely grabbing onto life and fighting back. Okay, Buck says, Guts, you jerk. You big stupid jerk. You were just pretending you were dead, weren't you? Okay, so I was completely wrong. Buck wasn't. He didn't know about Guts. He didn't have a plan. Okay, just completely. He genuinely thought he was dead. Cool. You big stupid jerk. You were just pretending to be dead, weren't you? I really thought you were a goner. What's the big idea? What's the big idea? Always acting so tough. It's just confusing who's talking. My bad. Why don't you just go off and die? In Minecraft, of course. Why don't you just go off and... So Guts is not saying anything. I thought one of these bubbles were Guts responding, but no. Buck is crying his eyes out. He doesn't actually want Guts to die, so he's just feeling sad that he thought he lost him. Okay, next page. Buck is still crying. You're still alive, the monster says. Wait a second, Guts, don't be so rash. You'll die. He is not listening. He's smiling he's grinning as he's about to probably fight to the death. He smiled. Yeah, he's losing it. Gus is just he's like high on adrenaline and just I guess he just wants the absolute carnage of a fight or something. He's just getting battle horny, I think is the medical term for that, for this condition. Anyway, next page. Okay, this is Guts now. Okay, actually I can finally show you this, I think. Not good enough. Just 2 or 3 broken bones. If you wanna stop me, you're gonna have to crush my skull or pierce my heart. Just like you, slug. Just like you, slug? Okay. Oh, because his weakness. He said his weakness is to behead him. Okay. No mercy for you, worm. You're literally a slug, bro. You can't talk about worms. He charges at him. Guts. Guts takes a I think a kick. I think that's supposed to be a foot. So he gets kicked. Next page. Guts is smashing through another wall. Cool. And bleeding profusely. What's he thinking? It's just getting worse and worse, says Buck. He's gonna die. Monster is charging at him again. He grabs the girl. Guts grabs the girl. Next page. He takes her hostage. Or takes the monster's daughter hostage. Okay. While he was knocked out, he managed to realize who this girl is and what she meant to the monster, and he's now taking her hostage. A bit of a stretch, because he was apparently knocked out, and Buck couldn't even feel his life force. Or he was, I don't know how, but apparently he somehow figured out the relationship of this girl to the monster. And yeah, she's surprised. But bastard, Yeah, she starts screaming. Next page. The Ouija! Okay, trying to understand exactly. Okay, he looks at Guts, who took his daughter hostage. Guts steps up, lets go of the girl, charges his or unloads onto the monster with his prosthetic. I don't get the point. He was already charging at you. You just shoot him with the gun. Just shoot him with the prosthetic arm, I mean, not the gun. He was already charging face first at you. But okay, he takes the daughter hostage. Next page. Looks fine to me. Okay, he gets a sneak attack on the monster. And he reaches for his sword. His fingers are mangled. Can't grab it. He grabs the sword with his mouth. All he needs now is 2 more swords, 1 for each arm, huh? Okay, next page. When did One Piece come out? I just would like to check something. I think we have copyright infringement. I'm not sure who's the copyright infringing who, but he cuts the monster with using the sword with his mouth. Cool. Amazing. A bit absurd, considering just how big this sword is. But that just tells you just how strong Guts is. Oh. Also, what's going on with his leg here? Is that... Oh, that's the monster's leg. And this is Guts' leg? Okay. Just confusing perspective. Next page. Yep, the monster is beheaded. Buck is surprised, the daughter is surprised, Guts is on the floor. Laying on the floor next to the monster corpse. Okay. Next page. Guts feels weird. He looks at the girl is crying and shaking. He takes another glance at Guts. He sees a monstrous like look in his face. Is like, yes, I'll do anything. I'll do whatever it takes. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck that I just used the girl as a hostage. He planned that. He was counting on taking Thurija as a hostage all along. How did he know? How did he conceive of the monster genuinely caring for this girl? If anything, he should know that, or from his experience, he should know that these demons just don't care about people, unless maybe his experience tells him otherwise. Maybe there is genuinely some reason that he, in his backstory, maybe he, from his experience with Griffith, he knows that they might hesitate when it comes to people that they actually care about. And he was immediately able to tell that Thurija is someone he cares about. Cool. I don't know. It's a bit far-fetched, is all I'm saying. He was counting on taking Tharija as a hostage all along. Okay. Next page. Damn you! Damn you! The monster screams as it's dying. Guts? I'm not sure what is he doing. Is he stabbing it with a knife? Or is he pouring liquid in? No, he's stabbing it with a knife. I thought he was pouring a potion in his mouth. On the monster's mouth. But no, I think he's just putting in a final... Yeah, it's a knife. Actually, this page looks somewhat safe. No, there is Buck. Never mind. Just find the Buck. Where's Walter? Where's Buck? Is he naked anywhere on the screen? Anyway, but yeah, it is a knife. I'll show you that limit of human being. He says Guts. We are fragile, alright. We humans. He's saying we, me and you. We all are fragile. He starts hacking and slashing his face. Next page. Monster starts screaming. No! Tharija starts saying no. Tharija! No! She's crying. Stop it, says Buck. Not in front of the little girl. That little girl, Tharija, she's completely innocent. Guts threatens Buck with a knife. Shut up. If you get in the way, I'll kill you. In Minecraft. Next page. Knife still pointed at Buck. Guts looking not very happy with himself. But like for only one frame. Or at least, or maybe he's just looking over at the girl. And then smirking. And continuing with the assault on the monster's remaining body. Always so stuck up, Count. Let's give your sweet little daughter a look at that proud face now. Oh, it wasn't an unhappy look. It was more of a, oh, I'm concocting something filthy. Look, that thing. Oh, that thing. Oh, I can do something really fucked up here. And he starts smirking. Okay, so he's this kind of guy. He brings the monster's face to his daughter. She's startled. Stop, please. Stop? Don't be so shy. Take a good hard look at a body that doesn't die. And he keeps hacking him up. Right in front of his daughter. Cool. Next page. Bro is unloading. Amazing, you really are superhuman. You really don't die, do you? Why go that far? Tharija. So she seems to understand that this is her dad at this point. Anyway, next page. He's just hacking and slashing and the knife breaks. And he slips. For some reason, Guts slips on his ass and falls on his back. As the knife breaks, I guess it threw off his balance. Because he's just stabbing maniacally. He defeated himself as he was taking out this demon. And now he is laughing maniacally. With Guts, that is, not the monster. And he's laughing. It's a whole page of him just laughing. Okay. Yeah, he's experiencing bliss. It's just god damn. Okay. Next page. Oh, the Baphomet. Baelit. I don't remember. The Baelit is slips out of the body of the beast. It's like it's out with his blood or something. The bloodstream coming out from his body. No, I don't want to die. And we get a bunch of... You know what? Let me show you this. There's nothing wrong with this page. I don't want to die. And we get a bunch of close-ups of it. What is going on? Is it rolling around? Is that what these 4 shots mean? I don't want to die. Buck is... Oh no, it's not Buck. It's the scar on Guts' neck is reacting. Guts, it's the Baelit. Okay, Baelit. It's screaming. Holy. So this egg-shaped thing that has faces on it. Oh, I think its face is reconstructing. Because this is a normal face on the left. But on the right it's like all misshapen and everywhere. I think what's happening is its face is coming together. The Baelit starts absolutely shrieking. Or I assume this is in Japanese, not sure. The onomatopoeia. Next page. What in the Yu-Gi-Oh is this? Well, is it the street up from Yu-Gi-Oh? I remember they had like a whole place like this. Is that the Shadow Realm? Or I haven't really been keeping up with Yu-Gi-Oh since I was a young kid. But this is exactly reminds me of something, and I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Like a whole bunch of staircases. If it's a card or like a dimension or something. That's insane. That looks really cool. Okay, so it's some sort of dimensional thing. It's like opening up a dimension? Or is this like a vision that's being imparted on the people around it? Like a hallucination of like reality breaking down and things not making sense. Like staircases that lead upwards that you wouldn't even be able to walk on. Is it like breaking your mind, I think, maybe, is the intent. Okay, let's continue. Next page. Oh no, it is domain expansion. It is literally just a domain expansion. They are now stuck in this realm of weird staircases. Guts is freaking out, Buck is freaking out, the girl is freaking out. What? What's going on here? It's another dimension? They're coming! The great ones are coming! The monster says, or whatever remains of the monster. Okay, next page. Just a whole bunch more shots of these weird staircases, and I wish the sound effects were translated. Maybe I need to find another version of the volumes where the sound effects are fixed to be like, or at least have some note of what the sound effect is supposed to be. Is it a screeching? Is it a screaming? Is it a sound of thuds, footsteps? I'm not sure what the sound is. Yeah, there's just, I just realized I'm not showing you the page. There is just a bunch of screenshots of the, depictions of the staircase place and sound effect overlaid on top of it. I'm not sure what the sound effect is though. The mark on Guts' neck though starts gushing blood, like profusely. Guts. Gus is on the floor. He's writhing in pain. Buck sees a shadow of a figure walking around. Guts looks up at the figure that just approached them, and next page. Oh, the Guardians of Desire. Chapter number 4. End. And we get these. I gotta not curse. These lovely gentlemen. Now, I've seen this a lot, this guy. And if what I've seen is to be believed, this is probably has something to do with Griffith. I think. At least the helmet reminds me of like some scenes that I've seen about the show. So, and he is in the center frame. And there's 5 of them. Weren't there only 4? Didn't they say that there's only 4? So they're coming. The great ones are coming. Where did I hear that there's just 4 of them? And now we're seeing depiction of 5. Like demon lords. We got 2 guys that look identical actually. This guy and this guy. They both have their hands intertwined together. And they look somewhat similar. They're not exactly the same now that I look at them more carefully, but they're not that different, honestly. This guy and this guy. Oh, you can't see my mouse. There you go. This guy and this guy. But other than these guys, we have the bird head, we have Mr. Mind, Mega Mind over here, and we have the Lady Demon. Bat Demon. Bat Lady. Bat Woman. Okay. Guardians of Desire 4, End. That's first chapter down. Okay. Next page, next chapter even. Ooh. Look at this. We have a whole whirlpool over the castle where the fight was happening. So the Baphomet activated, it spawned this whole storm thing over top of the castle, and it took the people around it into their dimension. Now everyone is stunned looking at this dimensional rift thing. Okay. Next page. The Guardians of Desire, Chapter 5. Okay, so the Baphomet called these guys over. Next page. Let's see. Careful, bad lady. Okay. Hopefully we can show this lady more than these couple of pages. These guys, yeah, they do look slightly different, but they do have a similar vibe to them. These 2 guys. Okay. That's the God Hand. The God Hand. I swear, wasn't the God Hand mentioned as 4 people? Or 4 demons? 4 demon lords? Maybe I'm misremembering. Guts is getting angry. Griffith! I knew it! He looks at the bird person. Next page. Oh, and he's got a shit-eating grin on him. Look at this guy. Smirking and grinning. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know. Griffith! He knows exactly what he's doing. Okay. Next page. Griffith? Who's Griffith? Still, this is Griffith's talking, by the way. Still, squirming around in your pitiful existence, I see. What did you say? Guts responds. Wait. Griffith is ignoring him. He's now turned his attention towards the defeated demon. Next page. All of the God Hand members are looking directly at the demon. Or the remains of the demon. You. Can we show this? Yeah, why not? Yeah, they're all looking down on him. You who have been ordained by the laws of fate. Your desperate desire for life has cleaved open space and brought us here. Your desperate desire for life. So he used the Baelit to open this rift with whatever remained of his life force. Cleaved open this space and brought us here. So any demon can do that with a Baelit? It's kind of wild, and I don't think they're gonna take kindly to being summoned just like that, against their own will. Archangel Void. That's the slug demon saying Archangel Void. Okay, next page. Looks fine to me. Please grant me my wish. Please grant me my wish. Take that man's life. Avenge me upon him, please. Megamind looks at him with no eyes. We can't do that. What? Why? Our desire, which has cleaved open space, is nothing more than an over-attachment to life and the fear of death. Your desire, not our. Your desire, which has cleaved open space, is nothing more than an over-attachment to life and the fear of death. It's not based on any personal hatred for that man. So now that he just wanted to escape, he just wanted to live. So he opened the Baelit just because he's afraid for his life. Now that he sees the demons on his side, or the demons that the demon lords stand before him, he asks them to avenge him. But no, he wanted to run away. We have come here to grant your deepest desire, you who have been ordained by the laws of fate. Okay, but that man, he's the one they call the Black Swordsman. The one who's destroyed so many apostles of the God Hand. You should consider him a hated enemy. Okay, so they have rules they operate by. Enemy? I think they're chuckling, but I'm not sure about the sound effect. I think they're laughing. They're laughing at him. A few worthless servants killed is inconsequential to us. Black Swordsman, you say? Okay, next page. Looks fine. His petty existence is beneath our notice. God stands up. Oh. Okay. Next page. Guts. Magnificent. He can stand up with all those injuries. Fascinating. So, oh yeah, I can't show you this. I just saw some stuff. This girl is not gonna be very stream friendly, is she? We can stand up with all those injuries. He can stand up with all these injuries. Fascinating. So they seem to be fascinated by his ability. He's a shonen protagonist, like he's capable of doing shonen protagonist stuff. Is that because he has some demon stuff in him? Does he have some ability different from a normal person? Or is he just literally built different? He's just a normal human that is just built different. My vibe is like, maybe they're excited because he is some sort of like experiment that they're testing. He has some demon blood maybe in him, or some demon thing done to him. Maybe that's why Guts is so strong. Extreme hatred towards the God Hand, propping him up towards Femto in particular. Oh, so they can read all people's desires. Cool. Extreme hatred towards the God Hand, propping him up. So he's literally standing up on hatred. He is just a natural born hater of the demons. Okay. Towards Femto in particular. Femto. So Griffith. They're calling Femto. I've never heard that name before. Femto. Who, after all, is responsible for marking him with the brand. And yet, how long will he last? My petty existence? Don't make me laugh. You're where you are now, thanks to this petty existence. Thanks to me, who's fighting an army of the dead because of you. Who's fighting an army of the dead because of you. Thanks to me, who's writhing around in my own blood. So, Griffith used Guts? I mean, that's kind of like the impression I got from anybody that talks about Berserk. Griffith like betraying Guts, so I guess even Guts like acknowledges that, hey, your success is built upon my back. Like, I'm the reason you are where you are. Because you used me? Okay, next page. You stand there putting on airs like you're some kind of godly being. Griffith! This is Guts, of course. Yes, you're nothing but a squirming sacrificial offering, says Griffith. What happened between those two? That's Buck. Guts is squaring off, he's climbing up the stairs, possibly trying to engage Griffith in combat, but I think Guts is losing his consciousness. We focus in on his eye, and it's like losing its color, so I think he's kind of falling over. He's barely at his limit. Next page. Nope. He's still fighting. The brand on his neck is just exploding with blood as he like approaches Griffith. Guts, you fool. Don't you know that your brand responds to demon kind and causes you pain? Says Griffith. For lesser demons, you might feel a little more than a needle prick, but the greater the demon, the greater the response, increasing your pain without end. And if that demon is too great, the pain might even kill you. That's as far as you go. And Guts passes out from the pain. or at least is about to pass out. He's still mid-flight. He might pull a shonen and stand back up and swing his sword at the last second. Let's see. Next page. The lady's back. Can we show this? It seems somewhat fine. So, gods, he's finished. He's finished. Okay, the Megamind looks. Everybody's looking. Yep. Just as expected, he shonens at end. Pulls the sword back. Wait, he's clutching the sword in his wrist, He's not even grabbing the sword with his arm because his fingers are mangled. He can't even grab it properly if he wanted to. But he just clutches onto the sword and swings it anyway. Cool. Okay, next page. Without even a word or anything, just immediately gets thrown all the way back through another wall. Did he attack him with his hand? Is it the force? He just wills him into flying away from him? Who knows? But Guts right now cannot take Griffith on. His face crashes into the ground also. That's pretty bad. Next page. Next page. What? Oh yeah, I can't show this. What tremendous fighting spirit. The fact that he could even swing his sword. This is the Bat Lady speaking. The fact that he could even swing his sword amidst all that pain. I'm sure he's hardly even aware. Guts, comes in Buck. Incredible, says one of the flying demons. And don't forget his body is covered in wounds after his fight with the Count. If that boy becomes one of ours, I'd love it. So she wants to recruit him. But he hasn't been ordained by the laws of fate, so he can't be among us. And this guy who keeps going on about... Well, I guess it's both him and the Megamind. This is the last guy, the two chubby guys, the guy that is walking on the floor. So one of them is walks on the floor, the other one just flies. And this is the other guy. Okay, so he can't be among us. Besides, he's finished. So they are all surprised about his abilities. And his ability to fight and how resilient he is. Which by their speak and the way they're talking, it doesn't seem to be an experiment, a demon experiment. Okay. Gods! Buck is trying to wake him up. This is Griffith now. It seems I have unintentionally granted your wish, Count. I'm so grateful. Enough of this sideshow. Okay, next page. Oh yeah, cheeks are out. Okay, never mind. It is time to perform the invocation of doom. So the Count is gonna live if they're going to help him achieve his desire. The Megamind says it is the invocation of doom. Okay. Count, a sacrifice. For that, you can use the Black Swordsman. Not good enough, Count. But why? That man has already been marked for sacrifice. What's more, the boy is merely your enemy. As a sacrificial as a sacrificial offering for the invocation of doom. Not just any lump of flesh and blood will do. It must be someone important to you, part of your soul, someone so close to you that it's almost like giving up a part of you. So yeah, obviously he's gonna have to give up his daughter. By making such a sacrifice to demonkind, you'll be able to sever any last remnants of your own humanity. So they want him to be like an obedient bond to them. That's why they want him to sacrifice his daughter and become truly a demon, like not have any empathy for humans. Okay, next page. Seems fine. A fissure in your heart will open up into which evil. A fissure in your heart will open up into which evil will surge. Giving up a part of yourself? Oh no. Then who? I wonder who it could be. Your daughter. Obviously. Cut your love asunder, Count. Okay. Next page. This girl, all she can say is just no. Okay, is this page safe? Let's not risk it. Wait, please, says the Count. If it were anyone else, any other person, but my daughter, Theresia. That's right, any other person would be meaningless, Count. Don't be so upset. Just do what you did last time. So that's where his wife went. So I was right. He was just making up a story about his wife being taken by heretics. She never was taken by heretics. She was taken by demons. Well, technically true, but the people he was retaliating against weren't the right people. He was actually serving the people who took her from them, I guess. Last time? My goodness, the little lady doesn't know what her father has done. Stop, please. Not to my daughter. Not that. Here's what happened. And I think they're showing her vision. Next page. Looks safe. So we see him in his prime. Beak male physique. What? Just open time and space for a little look-see. This was the Count 7 years ago. A bit more trim, I might add. Trim? As in he looks a bit better? And behold, it's you and your mother. Mother. A nobleman and his beautiful, virtuous wife. A family, the very picture of happiness. Okay, next page. Looks fine. As it would seem. Okay. Stop! Guts is waking up. He was passed out and now he's waking up. At the time, the land was overrun by pagans. In an attempt to destroy the heretics, the Count hunted them down throughout his kingdom. Hence, he was often away from the castle. But one day, exhausted from a long, harsh heretic hunting campaign, the Count rushed back to the arms of his beloved wife and daughter in order to soothe his soul. Stop! And that's when it happened. Were they killed? Did the demons revive the people? His wife and daughter? Okay, next page. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's... Okay, this is not what I expected. It's an orgy. He opens his chambers and all he sees is a straight up orgy in front of him. And Guts immediately wakes up. Guts wakes up. Oh, hold up. I need to wake up. I need to see what's going on here. So it's not... The story isn't wrong? Yeah, and we see the demon thing, the guy that crosses his fingers. Like, this is exactly what the demon from Isaac in Sheol, like the statue of him before you destroy it, or before the boss fight begins. It's exactly that. I think it's a Baphomet, something? Like Baalit. The words are confusing. But yeah, just a bunch of people having sex. Next page. And it's more people having sex. It was an uncanny sight. In the midst of a strange trench and a wave of heat, a sea of flesh squirmed in a tangled mass. Towering above it all was the statue of a grotesque god with the head of a goat. And entwined around that god, as if clinging to it, was the figure of a woman writhing in ecstasy, that being probably his wife, contorting her face in pleasure. It was the figure of the woman he loved above all else. So she's cheating on him with a goat demon. Okay, next page. That's not true. It can't be true. The Rija. He turns into a demon himself at this moment. Okay. Next page. The Count went into a blind rage. When he came out of it, not a single person was moving. Only heaps of flesh and blood lay scattered about. What happened to the goat demon thing? Yeah, he takes his own wife's life as well. Okay, next page. Wait, he still hasn't killed her. She opens her hands for a hug, is the only way I can describe it. When he was just about to swing his sword. But then she just like, hey, come here, big boy. Come, let's hug it out. And he stops. Okay. That's right, you couldn't do it. You couldn't cut away half of yourself. And seeing the triumphant, knowing smile of your betrayer drove you to the depths of despair. You decided to end your own life in Minecraft to escape that despair. However, was part of your despair itself was part of the wheel of fate. Oh yeah, the Baalit was just on a table nearby, and it reconstructed its face as he was attempting to Minecraft himself. Okay. I guess this is gonna spawn a dimensional rift as well. Next page. Yep. The 4 demon god hands shows up. And therefore, because this is 7 years ago. 7 years ago, Griffith wasn't part of the god hand. Okay. Can we show this? No, I can't show this. The wailing of your soul, which could never be eased by the gods of this world, opened up a portal to another dimension. So it didn't happen intentionally. He opened it the first time just accidentally from his despair and desire to... I guess what was it? Your despair itself. To escape that despair. He wanted to escape from his suffering. Okay. And you said, are you gods or messengers from hell? It makes no difference, whatever you are, save me from my suffering. If you do it, I'll give you anything. And we promised you that we would make you into a supernatural being who would never know sorrow or despair. Well, they failed. Bro was despairing very much last chapter. When he met Guts. So, technically, they broke their words. Okay, for a single phrase, in exchange for just one phrase. Okay, he looks back at his wife, and I think he's going to sacrifice her. And we see the Megamind demon. He's like holding up like a fire version of the brand that is on Guts' neck. Okay, I think he branded his wife as sacrifice and gave her up, maybe. Okay, next page. Yep, he turns into a monster and devours her, and there is a brand on her neck. Yeah. Or on above her, below her neck, on her chest. Yep, he turns into a monster, and I guess that's the price that he gave up. Is that what Griffith does? Is that why Guts is marked? Because Griffith cares deeply about him, and thus he's marked as a sacrifice. Griffith gave up the person he cares most about, which is Guts. Spoilers! They're spoiling me. They spoiled the entire story. So Griffith, in order to become one of the demon hand gods thing, gave up probably Guts and a whole bunch of other people that he cared deeply about. My mouse needs charging once again. Okay. So I'm guessing to become a god hand, he gave up a lot of people. Not just Guts. But Guts is the only guy who made it out. And he's kind of like the person Griffith probably cares the most about. Okay. Okay, now the girl gets to see all of this events happening and she's terrified. Yes, indeed, you said it. I offer this woman for sacrifice. The life you couldn't take by your own hand, the life of the person you loved the most and hated the most, you gave it to us. Loved and hated. So that you could bury your fragile human heart. So the element of hatred also plays a role in the demon like sacrifice thing. So you're just cutting your attachments to humans altogether, whether it's love or hatred. And that's why Griffith acts almighty, like, oh yeah, I don't care. I don't like you, I don't hate you either. Just, I'm indifferent to you. Sort of like attitude when he was talking to Guts. Okay, next page. Yeah, and the final panel is just Griffith turning away. It's like, yeah, yeah, something similar happened between Griffith and Guts as well. Maybe it's more. Maybe if maybe the story actually has more in between Griffith and Guts as well that we're gonna discover. It's not just this simple dynamic. Anyway, next page. So that you could transcend your very humanity. Can we show this page? We absolutely cannot show this page. There's some demon titty on screen. So that you could transcend your very humanity. Megamind reaches out with the brand again. So Megamind is like the guy. He is the brand guy. Maybe. At least he's the one that did it last time, and he's the one doing it right now to his daughter as well. Or he's attempting to put the brand on his daughter. It's still in transit. The brand is still traveling towards her. It's in mid-air. It hasn't made it to her yet. We shall grant you your burning desire. It's right now. Now it's really close up to her face. It's still not on her yet. We shall grant you your burning desire. Okay, next page. Teresa! Buck is trying to get involved. Hey Buck, says Guts. All I need is my right arm. Make it so that I can use it. Right. He can heal. I forgot about Buck literally having healing stuff. Healing magic thing. Hurry up. Do it now. Guts wants Buck to heal his hand so that he can actually... Honestly, at this point, just shove off the other arm and just turn it into machines, more reliable steel. Have both reliable steel hands. I mean, here you go. As you can see, the metal arm didn't break, did it now? But the flesh one did. Guardians of Desire 5 end. Okay, we're about halfway through already. And it's only been an hour and 17 minutes. Okay, maybe we're not making as much progress as I thought. Time really flies by when you're enjoying yourself, huh? Been yapping for an hour for only 2 chapters. Literally an entire hour just for 2 chapters. Okay. Next chapter. Hey, there's no chapter title yet. Hey, you alive? Yeah, more or less, and we're flashing back. And oh, I'm showing this, I don't care about Buck. Hey you alive? Yeah, more or less. Man, you sure have the luck of the devil, says Griffith. We're flashing back. Here. So they know each other since they were teens? They look like children here. Okay, next page. Should have verified it's safe for work before flipping the page. It's fine, it's safe. Martyrdom for a merciless god. What a waste. On the battlefield, the life of a common soldier isn't even worth a single piece of silver. In today's world, most people's lives are subjective. In today's world, most people's lives are subjected to the whims of a handful of nobility and royalty. Of course, even a king himself can't live exactly as he pleases. We are all at the mercy of the great tide, fate, or whatever you wish to call it. This is all Griffith. Oh yeah, you can see. This is all Griffith monologuing, like a crazy person. And we all disappear in the end. Our lives spent never even knowing who we were. Guts is listening. In life, unrelated to one's social standing or class as determined by man, there are some people who, by nature, are keys that set the world in motion. I guess, yeah, eventually, like, certain people will end up being like the linchpins in certain major events. Like, not everyone contributes to everything that happens in the world equally, I think is what he's trying to say. Like, some certain people could trigger a cascade of events or a butterfly effect of events. And it ends up that they themselves, their lives and their actions become a lot more important than other people. Like, I think about this sometimes, like about butterfly effect and stuff. I guess that's what he's trying to say. Okay, they are the true elite, as dedicated by the golden rule of the universe. They are the true elite. I mean, if you only think about the world from the perspective of what was the word? Why am I missing all the words in my head now? I can't even. Come on, what was the word? I can't remember it, but it's the person who cares about efficiency, about most efficient way to do something, I think. It's bothering me a lot. I can't remember. Anyway, that's what I want to know. What is my place in the world? Who am I? What am I capable of? What am I destined for? It's funny. Next page. Seems fine to me. You're the first person I've ever spoken to like this. At that time, he shone before me as something beautiful, noble, and larger than life. Well, this guy already has a shit-eating grin. I would not trust a person who smiles at me like that. Bro. That is honestly, it's on you. If you fall for somebody that looks like this and you trust him. Bro looks like he's up to some bullcrap. The Guardians of Desire, Chapter 6. Okay, next page. The brand is still traveling quite slowly towards the girl. It's just any day now. It's coming. It's gonna land. Just, sometimes it's absurd how time dilation works in the medium of manga. It's how you depict events in time and stuff. But anyway, come now, speak it. Do you offer this girl as a sacrifice to demonkind or not? I guess he still hasn't confirmed, so it's waiting on his input, maybe? I guess I was wrong. It's not traveling slowly, it's just waiting for confirmation from the count. They're waiting on him to respond. Buck says, Theresa, what are you waiting for? Get over there now. What? Oh, that's Guts telling him, get over there. Get over here now. Because he's asking him to fix his hand. What? Okay, next page. Is there... Can I show this? No. At the very last panel, no. Or this is Guts now speaking, or else your precious friend is gonna get branded with one of these things. Shows the brand on his neck, or at least it's just conveniently framed. If you don't want that to happen, hurry up and heal my arm. That's what you're good for, isn't it? I'm beneath your notice, huh? He's talking at Griffith in his mind. This petty existence is beneath your notice. Guts is not happy. What's wrong, Count? Why are you hesitating? Says the various demons. Theresa, if you keep this up, before you know it, your life will snuff out. You already belong to us, even after you die. Don't you think you'll be resting in peace in the afterworld? Don't think you'll be resting in peace in the afterworld. Okay, next page. Now it's Griffith or Fimtal? Fimdol? What was his name? All I know is that he's a femboy. That's all I remember, the fembot. Fem something. Behold, Count. He points at his daughter. We get Guts screaming in pain as the brand burns him. Ugh, Guts! What is it? It's enormous, an endless swirl of consciousness, endless and evil, as if all the evil in the world were gathered here. So it's a bunch of the souls of the dead that we saw animating zombies that one time. So this is like a specific curse that is on Guts himself. It's not just demons that he is encountering randomly. These specifically are like the souls of people that he used to know, like the souls of the army that he was with, maybe, that got sacrificed. And now they want to fight with Guts, but he's like, no, leave me alone. I'll do this on my own. Okay, next page. That looks pretty sick. So it has begun, huh? Miura's art is beginning. It's just a huge storm of like, all of this is supposed to be like its own dimension, got like spawned within this dimension or something. So the domains are crashing together. And this is like Guts' curse? That it can rival like even this the domain of the Godhead? Okay, next page. Guts looks at this thing and he's from my yeah, I can show this. He seems to me he looks terrified here. He's like, oh no. Oh no, that's not. But it is, Count. It's only a small portion, of course. Of course. This is hell. Count, the vibrations of your soul are moving you ever closer to demonkind. When your body of flesh expires, your spirit will be whisked away by a wave of demonkind straight to hell. Okay. And you shall wander within that dark swirl of souls for all eternity. Okay, so this is what they consider hell. Before long, you won't even be able to preserve any final remnants of your individual self. Like a drop of water, you'll simply dissolve, becoming no more than another swell in an ocean of dark souls. Mic drop. Title drop. Let's put up Dark Souls. This is an ocean of Dark Souls. Bro, just reading this, you can see so much inspiration for so many things. Like the domain expansions might have been something inspired by like the Bailet bringing this. Yu-Gi-Oh probably got inspired by this as well. The whole staircase area. Zoro from One Piece. Oh, my bad. Zolo. So we don't get copyright struck. Zolo. Getting inspired by the using the sword in your mouth from Guts. At least I assume, because Guts is... When did Guts release? I mean, this volume releases is from 2003, so I assume it's a couple of years before that. When did chapter 1 of Bleach begin? Berserk. Chapter 1 release. Come on, Google. Why is Google so bad? Search assist. Yeah, sure. Give me the AI answer. Because none of these things... Yeah. The first chapter was released in 1989, which is a long time before One Piece or... I assume many of the other things that followed it. Huh. So if they've read Berserk, then this might be the DNA that inspired many of the stuff that come after. In One Piece or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever. Okay. Yeah, we read this. Okay, next page. Bat lady. Please stay off screen. You're becoming as big of a problem as Buck is. Anyway, she says, that's the fate of those who get caught up with demonkind. Caught up with demonkind, says Buck. Does that mean Guts? This is the fate of Guts as well. Possibly. This whole swirl of masses of souls. He looks terrified. He looks like he's about to poop his pants. Gotta stay family friendly. Anyway. Gus is not having a good time seeing this actual visualization of hell. Count. This is Griffith now. Count. Only 2 paths remain open to you. Be reborn, living among demons and continuing your existence among demonkind, or have that existence absorbed by demonkind and revert to nothingness. Okay. Next page. Looks safe for work. Just one single phrase. I offer you my daughter for sacrifice. That's all you have to say. And then your daughter will be branded. The child will then belong to demonkind. Just like Guts technically belongs to them. Branded. Okay. Speak it. One phrase. Just one single phrase. He's not willing. Next page. Or at least, I think he's not willing. Knowing how Berserk is going on so far, he probably will. Oops. Okay. Next page. So cold. All my blood is flowing out of my body. Is this the end for me? Only to die as some carved up monster, wretched and horrible, only to be sucked into that vortex for all eternity. This is the slug monster, by the way. The Count. No, I don't want to die. And his we see his daughter in his eyes. Actually, I can show you this. Why am I not showing you this? So yeah, you can see the reflection of his daughter. No, no, I don't want to die. See her. Yep. Father. But then we get these emotions, depictions of feelings of sympathy or empathy. Possibly. He doesn't want to do it, but is he more afraid of death than does he care for his daughter? Let's see. Next page. Okay. Yeah. I think he refused to do it. He remembers his family. He cherishes his family, and he refuses to say the words. After all, we don't hear him say the word. So the brand dissipates or breaks apart. I think, at least. Maybe he did say it in off screen or something while I was looking somehow. They're looking, everybody looking. The thread of fate has been severed. So they were talking about Guts. They were saying that Guts wasn't fated for them. And now this guy is not fated for them anymore because it has been severed, his fate. So I guess it failed. Next page. Yep. The souls of a whip or a mass of souls, I guess, is extending from hell to come and grab his soul to eternal damnation, I guess. They're coming to collect him. Okay, next page. Buck is here. Okay. Yep, he's being absorbed into the mass of flesh or mass of souls. They actually do look like flesh, and they are absorbing the flesh of the demon as well. So I guess they have actual mass. They are materialistic souls. The dead are dragging the count down to hell? Says Buck. Yeah, and Guts is seeing visions of that baby thing again. Or, it's not the baby thing. It's the beheaded guy. It's the beheaded doctor. Geralt, or... I don't remember his name. It's the little short guy, the doctor, that died. He sees his face among the guys who came to collect the demon. Okay, next page. Vargas. Oh, we get more. I thought we're gonna skip over it. But no, Guts recognizes Vargas. Dr. Vargas, okay. And the count is also being pulled. Oh, no, his soul is being torn from his flesh. Because we see the carcass still on the ground. If nothing here is explicit, I could show you. Yeah, I think it's safe. Yeah. Like, look at this. His carcass is still on the floor. It's just his soul being pulled out of it. And now he looks more human. Now it's been pulled out. And yeah, Vargas. Theresia. Father. So, yeah, he gave up his life rather than sacrifice her. Next page. He's whisked off into, presumably, hell. Theresia. And they try to drag Guts as well. It's like, hey, we're also here. Might as well try and take this guy with us. He looks dead to me. A sacrifice, a sacrifice, a sacrifice. Hey, there's another dead guy here. Might as well take him with us. It's hilarious. Yeah, and Buck is freaking out. Hey, wait a second. He's not dead yet. Get your hands off him. My man's still alive. Next page. Guts. That's right. Guts has the brand. Okay, Griffith just pretends he doesn't see it. He just walks away. Oh, Guts is reloading his cannon arm. And with all his might screams, Griffith! He doesn't even care about the souls of the damned. All he's focused about is attacking Griffith. Griffith! Well, man, has some issues. Next page. Yep. Shoots at Griffith again. Or not again, but he takes another shot at Griffith. The first time being his sword, I mean. There you go. Safe for work. So. What's gotten into Guts? I mean, at least, like, try to save your life from the souls of the damned first. Holy. Okay, the shot approaches Griffith, but then just dissipates. It explodes in front of him. It's almost like he has a shield. Like an invisible shield around him. Doesn't even reach him. Like, even all the shards, like, splish splash are all around him. Like he has a perfect circle of shield. Shielding him. Guts. Next page. I almost showed it, but there's some bad cheeks on screen. I almost showed it, but yeah. Guts is, I think, screaming, or... Okay, next time I'm gonna find a different volume translation where these onomatopoeia, these sound effects are actually translated. Because I want to know, is this the sound effects of Griffith screaming at the God Hand members, or are they cackling as they're closing the dimension? They're closing the dimension and leaving Guts behind as they look back on him. Anyway, next page. Okay, back to the castle. Everything is back to normal, it seems. The moon, they can finally see the moon again. Yeah, wild night for the townspeople who don't know what's going on. Next page. The Bailet is back, so the demons didn't take it with them. This is the first time I'm not gonna show you a picture, or I'm not gonna show you the page, because I feel it's a bit too graphic. Not in a nudity kind of way, even. Because we see the remains of the Count's body. And the Bailet is rolling around next to Guts. Are we back? Buck finds the girl. The girl is crying next to her. Next to the remains of her dead. Treja. Bro, half of the dialogue from Buck has been just Theresa, Theresa, Theresa. Please say something else. Okay, he tries to comfort her. Next page, by the way. Okay, she's swatting him away like a fly. No. And all she says is no as well. Get away from me. No, no, no. It's a lie. All of it. The whole place. It's a lie. She doesn't want to believe the whole shenanigan that happened. Honestly, if I was in her place, I'd probably think I went crazy. I wouldn't believe it either. It's a whole bunch of demons suddenly show up and they show you the best. Why would you even trust the demons? Like, if I was in her position, I'd be like, they're demons. Why would I take their word? Maybe they're making up the events. Like, if they can open a rift in time, maybe they can just show me fake memories or fake events. All of it, the whole place, it's a lie. Next page. Take me back to my room. I want to go back to my room. I don't want to be here. Get me out of here. If I have to stay here, in this place, I'd rather be Minecraft. Man, I hate censorship. Guts throws her a knife. It's like, I'd rather be, you know. It's like, oh, here you go. Have a knife, young child. Well, this guy can't be serious. Okay, is this gonna be like a situation where, oh, okay, you really want to? Okay, here you go, do it, and she's not gonna actually do it, or is it gonna be like she's gonna attempt to do it, but then Buck is gonna be like, no, don't do it. Think of your life. You can, I don't know. He will just say talk no jutsu her. I guess my predictions have not been very solid, to be honest, with Berserk. I predicted that she would talk no jutsu her father, but that didn't happen either. She just stood around and became a hostage for Guts. And then became a hostage for the demons. Kinda. Or not a hostage, but a branded sacrifice, I mean. Potential sacrifice. Okay, let's see what happens. Next page. Go ahead. Do a Minecraft. Just the way he looks at her. Go ahead, do it. I dare you. Buck is not having it. He slaps Guts, even though his arm hurts more than Guts' face. That's so heartless, Guts. Don't you understand the least? Don't you understand in the least what Teresa's just been through? Alright then, why not just Minecraft? Just give up if it's that bad. Next page. Come on, it's simple. All you have to do is do that thing with your wrist. With that thing. I just don't wanna trigger the algorithm assassins in YouTube. I don't wanna read this out loud, but you know, the thing. Then it'll all be over. The end of your worries. It'll probably end up you'll probably end up going to heaven. Or would you prefer hell? At least that way you might go to see your father and mother. This person is not serious. Come on, Buck. This man is taking the piss. He is a league player. This guy is as toxic as your average league player. Maybe a little less. He's serious. That jerk means what he's saying. It's your life. Do what you want with it. Okay, she reaches for the knife. Theresia! Again, Buck screaming Theresia for the 300 millionth time. Next page. Okay, she puts the knife close to her, you know. Okay, Buck as I said, this time I predicted it correctly. Buck is trying to stop her. He puts his body on her arm, trying to stop her. What do you think you're doing? Snap out of it. This is crazy. Stop it. Okay, the ground crumbled from under her instead. Now guess what? Let me guess. Guts is gonna save her, despite him telling her to Minecraft herself. Whatever. Showing the contradiction of Guts with what he says and what he actually thinks. Like this is gonna expose how he actually doesn't want her to Minecraft. Next page. What am I looking at? Huh? So, Guts sees her falling. And the quickest thing that he thinks of doing, instead of reaching out with his arm, is to pull his sword and give her something to grab onto. Instead of reaching out his arm. Is it because does he really not want anybody to touch him that badly? She's hanging onto her life on the sword. That thing better not be that sharp. He better not have sharpened his sword in a while. Because her fingers are gonna get sliced. Yeah, her fingers are bleeding. Smart move. Very genius move by Guts. Next page. She's screaming. I can show this. Yeah, Guts pulls her up with the sword, somehow not cutting her fingers clean off, despite her entire body weight resting on the tip of a sword. Anyway, are you alright? Oh my god, that's terrible. Yep, her hands are messed up. Guts looks at his own arms that have been broken and bruised. But I think he's like contemplating, it's like, why did I save her? I think is the point of this. It's like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I? What are my arms doing? I didn't intend to do this. Okay, next page. Hold on, let me treat your wounds now. Theresia, it's all started after you came here. It's all because of you. So she's turning her hatred on Guts. Because of you. From those eyes, it looks like you don't plan to die anytime soon. That's fine by me. Okay. Oh, Guts takes the bayonet, but he also takes the... Oh no, I thought he was taking the body, but no, he's taking his coat back from the priest guy that he last volume made as a decoy. he forced him to like wear his coat as a decoy so that the monster went after the priest, not him. So he's just pulling his coat from him. Taking his coat back, I mean. Okay. Next page. I'll kill you, devil. Someday, I swear, I'll kill you. Eureka, how could you? Oh. Fine. I'm ready whenever you are. Guts. Hey, wait up. Okay, so she decides to live on, to take revenge on Guts. And Guts starts crying. Damn. It really hit him hard, huh? Guts. The Guardians of Desire 6. End. Despite like pretending that he's so tough in the end, being framed and being like accused of this whole like event actually hurt him. Okay. Next page, or next chapter, I guess. Oh, The Golden Age, Chapter 1. Hold on a minute. I've heard of the Golden Age. This is like an arc in Berserk, right? Like I've heard of this phrase before, or this name, Berserk, the Golden Age arc. Wait, so we were already on the Golden Age thing. I thought that would happen later in the story. I guess not. I guess we're already here. Okay, we're starting the Golden Age, Chapter 1. Hey, look! As they look at all the bodies from the tree, one of the bodies seems to have given birth. After being hung. Okay, next page. It's just a pile of corpses with a child under it. The Golden Age, okay. Holy. I don't know if you can see it because of the cover. Let me just tweak this slightly. Because when it is on dark colored pages, it's harder to see what's behind. Yeah, that looks very sick. Okay, next page. Oh, I shouldn't do that. Next page. Yep. Hopefully YouTube doesn't catch that. Anyway. Whoa. Pretty Grizzly? Oh, Pretty Grizzly. I kept reading it as Gursley. I was like, what the hell is a Gursley? Pretty Grizzly, as he sees the carnage. Shisu, wait. One of the girls from like there is like a caravan of people walking, and one of them walks up to the baby and she picks him up. Oh, poor girl, she's been acting funny since her miscarriage 3 days ago. Okay, so a girl who's had a miscarriage finds this baby, who I assume is gonna be Guts. That would have been your kid, right, Gambino? How the hell should I know? Okay, so it's those kind of people. Okay, cool. Good to know. From this hair, I can tell it's probably guts. Hey, Shisu. How long you gonna stay there like that? Snap out of it. That kid's gone already. Okay, and Guts falls back on the ground. His bean is out. Ah! Starts crying, I assume. Yep. Next page. Hey, that kid's alive! Under the dead body of its mother, the baby made its birthing cries, cradled in a mire of blood and afterbirth. The girl reaches back to him again, picks him back up. Hey, Shisu. Yeah, she runs back to the carriage, clutching the baby. Baby Guts, next page. You're gonna allow that, Gambino? Hell if I care. She can do what she wants. I don't know about that. Yeah, what is it? It's a bad omen, isn't it? Picking up a kid at a place like this. Heh, you guys are scared. Why, no, you've gotta be kidding me. Sheesh. It'll die anyway if we just leave him alone. Until then, let it be Shisui's little toy to console her. Come on. Let's get out of here and stop jabbering about this crap. Gambino. Why is that name familiar? Gambino. Is it from JoJo or something? Gambino? Come on, let's get out of here and stop jabbering about this crap. A bad omen, isn't it? Okay, next page. Okay, looks safe. So we see a kid, Guts. 3 years later, in complete darkness, an explosion that illuminates a little bit of his face, and then back to darkness. Hold on, Shisu. Guts, get out of here. She's got the plague. If you get infected, it'll be the end of you too. Okay, she wants to hold on to him, but he can't get close because she's infected. Where's Campino? He won't come, he's in the middle of a siege. Shameful. You'd think a man would be with his own woman in her dying moments. Okay, let's stuff something between her teeth. Hey, what are you doing? Guts. He gets close. Next page. Looks safe for me. Guts. Grabs a hold of his mother's. And Guts. We're back to the battlefield now. I guess time has skipped. Okay, so he seems to be an empathetic child. He cares about his mom, or his adoptive mother. He even wants to be with her in her final moments and comfort her. Cool. So he's not the kind of cruel person that we see nowadays. And we see that conflict in him whenever we see him trying to act cruel. Okay, now he's on the battlefield. Yo, Guts! A spear! Give me a spear! I assume that's Gambino. He's now fighting with his father on the front lines. 3 years later, I don't know if I read that. I missed it. Okay, next page. Looks safe to me. So he already has the name Guts. Yo, Guts, a spear. Give me a spear. Or actually, even before the 3 years skip. Guts. Okay. Come on, don't just sit there. You already gave him the name Guts, even as a young little child. I thought it was something he gained on the battlefield. He was like some nameless person, and on the battlefield he gained the name Guts. But no, they just gave him the name Guts as a kid. Come on, don't just sit there, as he hands him the spear. And then he spears the horseman guy, using his own, like, momentum. He stops him with the spear. Oh, okay. And the guy falls on Guts, with his guts out. Gutsception. The guy smacks him with some weapon thing. Oh, his father smacks him. Don't just stand there. You trying to get me killed? God damn it. Who the hell do you think feeds you? It's one of those situations, yep. This guy, I don't know about you, but I have a feeling that this guy is not a very stand-up guy. He's not a very good person. Just getting a hunch. If I die, next page by the way, is it safe for work? Looks like it. If I die, you'll end up a corpse on the side of the road. Hey, they're coming, attack! What are you looking at? You got a problem? I'll throw you out right now. Right in the battlefield. That word, Shisu, sure picked up a pesky little bastard. Damn, he lost a tooth from that hit. Okay, time skip. They're back at camp. They're training with a sword. Let's go. Come on, come on. Is that all you got? We got a tiny little Guts sword. It actually looks extremely suspiciously like Guts' sword. Did it get like enlarged by a demon or something? Because the design is very similar. Huh. Next page. Okay, looks safe for work. He is getting bodied in the training. Come on, we're not dancing here. Gambino, you're going too far. You can't expect to teach sword fighting to a 6-year-old kid. He can't expect to keep on eating free meals forever. We're mercenaries after all, mercenaries. He's gotta earn his own bread around here. That's fine, but Guts, why don't you use a sword more your size? No. Oh? He's a big-headed little guy. We don't keep children weapons around here. Okay. No good, no good. You use your hips more, your hips. Not enough projection. Go, go, go get him, kid. Don't hold back. There. He starts cutting him up. Okay. Next page. Ooh. Okay, Guts is not taking any prisoners. He goes directly for his face. For Gambino's face. Just like he went for his face. But Gambino's not gonna react nicely to that. You runt! That's his nose open. Gambino! Hey! You're going too far. He's just a kid. Next page. Careful with him, careful. It's an awful cut, all the way to the bone. That was a bit childish, wasn't it, Gambino, sir? Yeah, I guess I pushed him a little too hard. Hot. So hot. My face feels like it's on fire, my nose clogged with blood, my head so heavy. I can't breathe. How long does the plan to keep the kid? How long does he plan to keep the kid anyway? Did you hear where the kid? Did you hear where the kid came from? Yeah, I heard he was born from a corpse. For people in our line of work who put our lives at risk, he's a bad omen. He'll bring us bad luck. I bet it's his fault that Shisu died of the plague. Okay. Next page. See Guts looking at his sword after hearing all of this. Just clutching it. He feels very alone. He feels like nobody's on his side. So he switches his perspective to only rely on his own ability, I guess. Because on the other page he looks alone, like he's training all on his own. 98, 99, 100. Is he training solo? Maybe he's still with the group, but like he goes away and trains on his own. Or maybe he just ran away and now lives on completely alone. Let's see, next page. Oh yeah, his Gambino is still around, okay. When I'm swinging this sword, I don't have to think about anything. His hands are bloodied from all the swinging. You sure are taking a long time to draw water, Gambino. Here. It's medicine. Rub it on your wounds. He's surprised to like see any form of kindness. Except if it's not medicine and it's poison and he's giving him poison to rub into his open wounds and hoping that he would die. In Minecraft. Which is how the story usually goes, for some reason. Anyway, looks safe for work. There you go. Gambino looks back. Bah! Gambino! Well, thank you. I even get the food already. Okay. Yeah, the cut on his nose is still fresh. So Gambino seems to feel bad for this guy. Perhaps it was for no other reason than to soothe his guilty conscience. Okay. Next page. Ooh. Okay, it wasn't poison. 3 years later. Okay, now Guts should be 9 years old. Seems like there's a siege or an attack on a castle. Blasting it with cannons. Next page. Phew. Alright guys, let's go to work. First one there takes all. Let's make some money. So they're raiding the castle. Don't overexert yourself, kid. Just do what's needed, cause if you die, you lose everything. Hey Guts. It's your first battle. Work hard. Okay, charge. He charges along with the army. Okay. They make their way through the castle. They're fighting these penguin-faced masks people. Seems to be the enemy, is the people with penguin faces. Penguin-shaped, I mean, masks. Next page. Then he manages to take out one of the guards. And then he gets hit in the back by the spinny things, flails. Next page. Okay, and Gambino saves him. Gambino, watch your back. This isn't sword practice. After you've killed one, move on. Come on, hurry up. Work, work. Puts his headgear back on. Okay, they finished their battle and they're taking their loot, I guess. Next. They're dividing up the loot, okay, and it's Guts' time. Well, then he goes running for Gambino. Gambino, what do you want? Here. He gives him money. Here you go. He gives his entire cut of the battle to his, I guess, father figure-ish. This, for some reason, this Gambino guy reminds me a lot of, from Hunter x Hunter, the father of Gyro. But in Hunter x Hunter, there isn't even the shred of, like, niceness that even Gambino has. Okay, next page. Okay, it looks safe. Well, keep it up. I will. Gets only 1 coin out of his entire share of the cut. Gambino, what? Something I can do for you, Donova? Now, I recognize this guy. And because this guy is straight up from Fear and Hunger. He is literally the same exact design as the guards, or whatever, from Fear and Hunger. But also I recognize him from somewhere else. I hope this doesn't go where I think it's going to go. Next page. Okay. It's going exactly where I thought this was going to go. I'm not showing this on screen. Whenever it gets to be this time, I can't stop shaking. So Guts is in his tent, trying to sleep. Who's there? Donovan comes into Guts. Guts' tent. And yeah, I think I know where this is gonna go. Should we go to the next page? I don't want to go to. I don't want to flip the next page. Next page. He tries to reach for his sword. The Golden Age end. This is the end of the Golden Age. It's done. I think I know where this is going. Yeah. Okay. So that's the kind of childhood Guts has. Is that why he doesn't like anybody to touch him? Is that why he's really freaked out from people touching him. He doesn't trust people anymore. He's too traumatized from this that he doesn't want anybody. Like, it's left him with permanent damage. God damn. Okay. Yep. Pretty messed up. This is not very fun ending to the volume or the stream. Also, hi. Hi, short stream. Have you enjoyed the light side of my face this entire time? I bet you have. I don't know. I keep turning it off. It just keeps turning back on. So yeah, stream is... You know what? I don't have anything to say. That was such a wild thing to end on, and I hope it doesn't happen next stream because I don't know what to say. It's really messed up. So anyway, Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter, maybe tomorrow I'm gonna go back and stream some more. If you're interested, please subscribe so that you're notified when I go live tomorrow. If you're a Hunter x Hunter fan. Otherwise, if you hate Hunter x Hunter, so then don't subscribe. I don't know. Maybe. Not really good at marketing. I gotta say. Yeah. Maybe stream tomorrow or day after tomorrow. For Hunter x Hunter. Did I have anything? I feel like I had one more thing to say and I forgot. I can't remember. Usually I go through the chapter and I almost forgot to like go back through the chapter. Pages are... The app is glitching a little bit. Okay, it's working now. Okay. Table of contents, 4 chapters. Yeah, the Golden Age, chapter 1. So yeah, let's go back over quickly and see what happened. We continue the fight with the Venus monster slug. We nearly kill him. The God Hand members show up. The God Hand members that I'm pretty sure we were told that only 4 of them exist. But now 5 of them show up. Yeah, Griffith has now been added to them, but his name is not very popular yet. No. Extreme hinted towards the God Hand propping him up towards Femto. Okay, that's the name of Griffith's, or the new Griffith name when he became a demon. Femto. Okay. We get to see the whole dimension rift with the Bayolet. We get to see the underworld. Literally the depiction of the underworld. The whole story with the Count and how he sacrificed his wife. But he loved his wife, but he also hated her. But when it came to his daughter, he only loved her. And they still accepted that as a sacrifice. to revive him and turn him in, give him more demon powers. So it's not necessary that it only has to be someone you love. Someone you love and hate. Because I thought that that might have been at play between Griffith and Guts, that Griffith both loved and hated him. But no, it's not necessary because the Count only loved his daughter and it still counts as a sacrifice. And there's the literal depiction of Hell as a mass of souls. Guts also. Yeah, after the whole ordeal, Guts gives her the knife, pretends that he doesn't care, pretends that what's the word? It's your life. Do what you want with it. He pretends like that he truly believes these words. But it doesn't feel like he truly feels this, because after all, he acted beyond what he wanted. Like, he wanted her to, you know. And when she almost fell, when the ground fell from under her, he saved her against his own perceived notion of wanting, of not caring about her. Okay. And after all that, he saves her and she turns on him. I feel like it's a bit of a stretch, but she is a child. It's possible. And she is sort of right. I mean, he did trigger this entire event with her father, kind of like how Griffith, like, oh yes, some people will trigger events. Yeah, he just triggered the whole collapse of this entire castle. But I feel like you have your priorities incorrectly. If you're gonna prioritize blaming Guts for this instead of truly understanding that it's your father's fault. I mean, the Count is the reason that all of these events had to happen. And Guts is actually crying. He feels hurt and betrayed. After he genuinely... Did he genuinely try to help her out? He kind of was being quite toxic. And when toxicity is spewed back at him, he's crying. It's kind of a weird situation, isn't it? He says all these things and... let me check one thing. Okay. Like, he says all these mean things to her and he's like egging her on, and at the end she turns back and spews some of that toxicity back at him. And he immediately cries. Feel like if you're people in glass houses and all that thing, like if you can't handle mean words being said to you, you shouldn't be going around telling girls to Minecraft themselves. Kinda. I do feel like it's a bit of an awkward situation. Or like a awkward interaction between the characters. But I see like what the author is trying to say. It's like, oh yeah, he's in a way trying to do his best. He's trying to help people out. And it's not working out too hot for him. And then we start his backstory, which we just read. Okay. He's just a kid growing up in the kind of the worst situation you can imagine. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong, except like he's being shown the slightest hint of kindness from his father Gambino. Like after like he cut him, he actually didn't double down and spit on him and be like, yes, you deserve this. He didn't double down. He's like, okay, sorry kid, here you go, some medicine. But then what happens after that, let's not talk about that. That is some bullcrap. Okay. So this guy is the worst ever. Okay, cool. Donovan. I'm gonna make sure to remember that name. Donovan. Some of the worst creatures you can conjure. And yeah, as we said, everything that can go wrong in Gus's life is going wrong. Cool. What a chapter. That was so far the most engaging, I would say. It's so many things, so many demons and universes and the backstory and Griffith. Griffith is on screen finally. Okay, that was fun. I'm going definitely to continue this next week. I guess now it's every Monday. So every Monday, yeah, somewhere around this time usually. Maybe a bit earlier, depending if I wake up. So my sleep is... The stream today is a bit delayed because my sleep has just been fucked up completely. But usually maybe a few hours earlier than this. Every Monday. We'll say for now. So if you're interested, subscribe and leave a like. It helps me out, I think. I'm not sure. Do the likes and dislikes even matter at this point? I go to my dashboard and I try to find the likes to dislikes, and they removed it. Like, I can't even see the likes. Not just the dislikes, I can't even see the likes on my videos from the creator dashboards anymore. Do they even matter? Maybe the algorithm reads them secretly somewhere, but I can't see them, not unless I open the actual video and give myself a fake view and ruin my own watch time. YouTube is a funny thing. Anyway, fun stream. Really good chapter, really good volume even. I don't know about the last chapter, not very fun, I would say. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So thank you for watching and goodbye.